In this video, we're going to look at radio buttons. So radio buttons allow the user to select different options. Now, what's special about radio options compared to checkboxes is they're only allowed to select one option from that set of radio buttons. So if they try and select a different option, it will deselect the original option and select the new option. So I've got a basic Tkinter window set up here with my window, and then a button that links to a submit function. And what we're going to do is first create a new variable. I'm just going to call it var, obviously short for variable, and this is going to be a string. And this is how we group our radio buttons together. Now, by default, I'm just going to give it a value of 1. This is just to fix a common error that you might see when using radio buttons in Tkinter. And all it is when you start up, all options are ticked already. So you just need that value 1 to make sure that all the options start off blank. And then we need to create our radio button. So radio button 1 equals a new radio button. I'm going to attach this to the window. We can actually add some text to it, and this text will go next to the button itself. So this is option A. Then a variable, which is our one we created earlier, so that's our var. Now we can also give it a value, so what value will be returned if that option is ticked, and it's option A, so we'll give it A, and then that will do for our radio button. Now I'm going to copy this. In fact, I'm going to pack it first, and then I'm going to copy it a couple more times just so we've got some more buttons. So let's pack it first, and then all we're going to do is we're going to have a couple of copies of it. This one can be radio 2, this one can be radio 3, and then obviously we just want to change the text on these as well and the values they return, just to prove that they're all different and they're all doing different things. Notice that the variable is going to stay the same because that's what's grouping them all together. And right now, if we run it, you see we've got all our 3 options. If I click on option A, with the little dot in there, if I try and click on another one, it will get rid of the option that was selected previously. If I submit, nothing happens at the moment, so we need to fix that. And this is where our function comes in that we've got. And currently this is hooked up to a button. So all we want to do is when we do submit, we're just going to do a print statement, and it's var. Again, what's grouping them all together, .get. Very simple. And then once we've got that, that will now run. Now the other thing we can do is we can also add a command to these radio buttons, because they do class as buttons, they do support the command function. So we'll do command dot, and we're going to use the exact same one, submit, just like so. And then we're going to run the module. So now if we do option B and we hit submit, we'll see B down at the bottom there. It's full screen so you can see it. Option A, we'll actually print A because we've set up the command for that one, so I can hit A and it will keep hitting A for me. If I do C and do print and submit, it will show option C. Last thing you might want to do is we can use 2 more functions, and it's just var.select. Oh, sorry, not var, it's the actual name of the button for this one, .select, and then we can also use r1.deselect, and this will allow us to actually, from a programming side, select and deselect our different radio buttons.